For over 200 years, Bovet has stood for Swiss handcraft watchmaking, a celebration of artisan, tradition, and human values. Mr. Roffi, welcome.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here with us today. So today, I'd love to hear your vision, your inspiration, and where you see the future of Bovet.
When you are rich of such a patrimony of 203 years, you do know also that tradition values are very important in our lives. So I'm very, very proud to say that we have one vision, which is to pay due respect from where we come. It's a place where the House of Bovet, since 2 centuries, is always mixing with quite a great balance, like 2 hands to a plow. On one side, to defend the crafts which made the house, all kind of crafts, on dials, on cases, on movements, and then always to be with beautiful mechanics, and whenever possible, to bring something innovative, something new, like we did this year with the Recital 30, which is the interpretation on an everyday basis of the great Prowess one. So the vision of the house will always stay integrity in this fully integrated facility that we do have, which brings a lot of dynamism, a lot of interaction since the idea up to these years that we spend in order to tune a Prowess one, for example, or Recital 22.
Yes. Talking about Recital 30, they also received a nomination of GPLG, right? Wow, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I believe it's an evolution model of the Recital 28.
I have to say, when I thought the Recital 28, at the same moment I was saying to myself as a collector, I will not go every day with a Prowess one. You will go to a ceremony, special moments, even though every morning you tune it, you look at it, you discover a new finishing, a detail, because this is also beautiful watchmaking. Every morning you must discover a new detail. And then I said to myself, for everyday use, when traveling, Eric, I came to Hong Kong, after Kuala Lumpur, after Singapore, Bangkok, Taipei, I go to Tokyo tomorrow to connect with Mexico, which will be one day before, and then the American tour. Between Hong Kong, plus 6 hours, you go back to Bangkok, minus 1 hour. You come back to Taipei, plus 6 hours. Tokyo will be 7. So it is really useful. And you look at your timepiece and intuitively, you have the 24 time zones. And you can wear it on everyday basis.
So, including the baby blue strap. I love that.
I have to say, it's the first great contribution. We are preparing the future together with all the teams, of course. My 3 children brought a lot. Audrey, Alexandra, Amadeo, on the Recital 30.
Oh, really?
And I had objections, you know. When the Prowess one was presented, I said, but we need to have a complication for everyday use. And then the 3 of them, yes, but Papa, this time we need a case, surprising. We need colors. I said, you know what you do? Make me your proposals. So the 3 of them came saying, it must be, as you always say, useful. So try to put 2 pushers. The shape of the pushers, it's Audrey. The baby blue for the sky, the white stripes for the light, and the triangle in yellow, like the minute hand in yellow. This is Alexandra, my daughter. And then Amadeo wanted this look, which is much more modern, but with that touch of vintage and the color of the outside dial in broken white. So it was a brainstorm between the 4 of us. And I have to say, I'm delighted in the response. We are honored, delighted. Jamel is with me. We are traveling everywhere. And we are very touched by the response of the collectors and the experts from the press.
Thank you so much. Wow, it's amazing. And talking about the roller-based wartime system, what inspired you to do so? It's very unique,
Oh, Eric, I have to tell you the story. It's really something. In June 2022, the movement was ready. And it was ready with a flat dial instead of the rollers,
Okay.
divided in 24 segments.
Yeah.
Like the Brainstorm Chapter 2. They present to me the movement and I had true emotion, beautiful finishings, beautiful chamfering, the guilloche dials, everything. And the beauty of the rollers. So we had a perpetual calendar fully skeleton, beautifully decorated, the guilloche dial at noon on the backside, the center guilloche and or aventurine, plus our minute hands, rollers, and the tourbillon carriage at noon because I wanted it as the sun irradiating on the planet.
Wow.
And this is also why you have a little luminescence on the inner bezel.
Okay.
After congratulating everybody, we are all seated. I realize that we missed something. And I don't talk, I cannot talk. It's your team, they worked 6 years.
Yeah. 6 years.
Yes, on the Brouwer Sun, absolutely. And at the moment I say, you have to say it. And I say to Jacques, I think we are missing 1%. But this 1% is going to make that we need to redo the movement. No, please, Mr. Rafi, not this time. Please, I say, Jacques, suppose you have your collector in front of you, an expert journalist, telling you you have been up to that extent, but why you don't solve the daylight saving problem?
Yeah.
He said, yes, but how can we do it? And the talk started. I said, you know, because I was thinking to the printing, how you print on a cylinder.
Yeah.
So I said, you know, Jacques, perhaps you could make squares
Yes.
and we print at 90 degrees during the 4 periods of the year.
Yeah.
Yes, but Mr. Rafi, remember in engineering it's going to take more room
Yeah.
because of the angles of the square. I said, okay, but do you think we can do cylinders? Oh, we need months and months and months. Why not? And the youngest engineer was so excited, Florent. He said, I take the challenge with Mr. Rafi. I think we can do it. And then I add something. I said, but I have a last favor. Can you press only the crown and flip the 25 rollers? Because it's 24 plus the period of the year.
Yeah.
And I said, no time frame. We were supposed to present in April 2023. I say, take the time you wish. No problem. They came in September 2023.
Wow.
And we presented the timepiece in April 2024.
Wow, incredible.
This is the story of the Prowess One.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Wow, wow, wow.
And it's really, it is really a prowess when you think you press on the side 30 the pusher at 2 or the crown on the Prowess One and you see 24 cylinders flipping to reposition, depending on the period of the year,
Yeah.
the right city in the right time zone.
Yeah.
It is impressive.
Wow, impressive. Wow. So the recital 30 is much easier, right?
I have to say, it impresses always. Like yesterday, again, we had great moment with our collectors. They look at the timepiece, they don't know how to manage. The best way, you take the timepiece and you need to play with it. It's a very complicated timepiece, but so friendly to use. And so nice on the wrist, is 42 millimeters, beautiful ergonomy, that baby blue, the imperial yellow, the broken white. It's very interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
But you need to not to hesitate. You take your crown, you adjust your time on Type A time. You make sure that the inner disc has the sun because we are
Yeah.
in the afternoon still.
Yeah.
You push your crown, and then what do? You choose the period of the year. Exactly 1 month will enter in Universal Coordinated Time. You are still in Europe, America, summertime, so in summertime. So you make sure by the pusher that your city, Taipei, is aligned with the inner disk of the 24 hours.
Yeah.
If not, you press your pusher at 4 and you're going to see that if it's 10 in the morning, Taipei must be in front of the 10. Your timepiece is set.
Wow. Very easy to use, right?
But a lot of engineering behind.
Oh, for sure, not easy.
And years and years and years.
Yes, yes. And it's only very few automatic in your collection. Right?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
And it was important. I wanted to print because what can be the doubt for all of us human beings, what is the Sunday on which we flip? And so I wanted to print with colors dedicated, the yellow for the summertime, the emerald green for the period where we are nearly in summer, the dark blue in autumn, and the black for the winter.
Wow, perfect. I love the color, baby blue.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very energetic. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it brings you, it's very serious watchmaking. It's synced into art, ergonomies, beautiful mechanics, decorative arts on the bridges, the plate, wherever possible with elegancy. But it doesn't mean it needs to be boring.
Yeah.
It can be fresh, positive,
Yes.
and this is important also.
And next, talking about the GPHG, you won the Agidor at 2018, the recital 22, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and also the recital 20, it also feels like put a universe on your wrist. How you balance the science and poetry, how you balance that so good and the complexity.
There is something, and by the way, between the Prowess 1 and recital 30, it's a very interesting analysis. When it is a complication like the Prowess 1 with 744 components, by definition, your ergonomy, knowing that you have big heart through the power reserves. So yes, the ergonomy is going to be more consequent.
Yeah.
But when you look at the timepieces, you say to yourself, when I know all what you have nested in this movement, it is not illogical. So you can accept it. When you take a recital 30 with the universal time on automatic movement, you say, of course, I deserve to have a 42 with a beautiful height. I don't need to have a huge case.
Yeah.
The way to balance it, I always close my eyes and I imagine the positioning of the complications. And whenever possible, the team, the engineers, the watchmakers, they realize it. But the important for me is that your eye needs to fly through the timepiece in a very easy and fluid way.
Yeah.
To read the time, the indications. And this is really what is important to me. And then after that, they will come to you with what is possible and what is really not possible. So it's a journey between all of us. And this is the beautiful experience because it's a human experience.
Wow.
52 artisans to make one timepiece. You know, if one does not understand our philosophy, we do less. Yes, 1,000 timepieces per year, but we want to do better.
Yeah.
And when we do the extraordinary, like the recital 22 and the recital 28, the Asterium, the recital 26 chapter 2, awarded the 4 of them, like the Miss Audrey for ladies timepiece. What is important for us is to bring to the collector this little smile of happiness. Because luxury must be emotion.
Oh, yeah.
It must be emotion.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah. So you have received several GPHG awards.
Yes,
What does it mean to you and your teams?
it's very interesting. You know, the first time it was for the Golden Hand, and you understand that at the end of our lives, the first instinct of human being is not to survive.
Yeah.
The real first instinct is family.
Oh.
And you realize it. And even when you're at that moment and you have, let's say, 20 meters, 15 meters to go to the stage, what you only see in front of your eyes, your family, your artisans. It's good to have ideas, but without them, you cannot achieve.
Yeah.
So in fact, you think you're proud for the house, and it's the most beautiful way to say the day after at the facility, it is your trophy
Yeah.
also.
Wow.
So this is the deep feeling, and by the same time, it's a motivation to push whenever possible one step further, one step. So after the Golden Hand, between the chapter 2, the Brainstorm chapter 2, the Asterium, and the Prowess 1, every timepiece brought something.
Wow.
This is a journey.
Wow. You manufacture your own movement, your own parts from A to Z, right?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
almost 90-something %.
95% because we always keep a security. And another thing, as you know, we don't have alligators in Switzerland, we don't have mine of diamonds,
I see.
so it cannot be 100%. But from the stamping to the assembly, yes, indeed, all departments are covered, decoration, escapement, the hairsprings.
Or even
Decoration.
hairspring.
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
And also the dials and the most complicated hands, like the Asterium hand, which is three-dimensional above the magnificent sapphire dome, which is laser engraved with luminescence and transcribing the real chart of the planets.
Yeah, only manufacturer can do so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
And it brings you that liberty, dynamism, interaction, and the most important, all your teams are since day one aware. They participate, they bring objections. When you have the improvements, everybody work together. This is the true luxury.
That's a reason why you can do more customization for a collector, right? So
Yes.
how many percentage right now?
This year, it will be again a high year. We will be at 34, 36%.
36.
The rest 30 is it's a real invitation. You see, for example, I have collectors with the same time zone. You have Paris, Rome, Madrid, Berlin. They can choose their city. You have some bespoke, which are bright ideas. One of my collectors had his 3 children married, settled in 3 different cities of the globe. He did not print the city.
Let's see.
He has printed the name of the children. And when you tell him, but John, in case they want to move. No, Pascal, don't worry. It's a moment of their lives.
Yeah, yeah.
So imagination is unlimited. We accept to do it whenever it stays harmonious and it doesn't touch to the quality and to the fact that the moon must run beautifully.
So are there any guidelines you don't want to break if they want to custom?
It's important not to accept when, frankly speaking, it is not harmonious, when it's not elegant.
Okay.
You need to, it's an interaction with the collector.
Oh.
And we make renderings, we share with them. Sometimes it takes 6 months.
Oh, 6 months.
Yes, it can take 6 months. But that interaction, they bring you ideas, you propose them ideas, and at the end, I always say a timepiece must talk to you.
Yeah, spin to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is important. And then it's also a matter of harmony.
Oh,
It must be harmonious.
yeah, I see. I follow the question. Customization is a brainstorming journey. So from Rolls-Royce dashboard clocks to the others, so which bespoke project impressed you the most?
I have to say, the Rolls-Royce project has been a momentum in our lives. The fact to engineer, think a timepiece is very normal for us. The fact to bespoke a timepiece is in our roots, our tradition. The fact to jump into the engineering up to the dashboard with all the contingencies, this was a fantastic journey. The fact also to bring our touch, where on the Jens dial, I wanted to reproduce the exact chart of the planets of his day, place, and hour of birth. The car itself is made in our facility like the Spirit of Ecstasy, hand engraved and after painted with all the shades of the extraordinary car with the different blues. And for the lady, what more poetic than a miniature painting with the birds for the peace and the flowers.
Wow.
So for us, on top of that, of course, it is the real wood of the dashboard of the car, which is on the front dial. So for us, it was the summary of decorative arts, engineering brilliance, the beautiful interaction with the collectors. They are great human beings, unbelievable human beings. And then the House of Rolls-Royce.
Wow, for sure.
So it was like, you know, a diamond with the 3 corners. And all this has been made with the absolute positive pressure, not the negative, positive pressure. In our facility, everybody was excited. And at the end, everybody wanted to see how the collectors will react. And happiness, as you know, it takes a second to realize. People make you big definitions of happiness, where happiness is like when you sleep in the night, it's raining all the night, you open the shelters, sun comes to you. How long does it take to realize? Very short moment.
See.
And we were very, with a lot of emotion when we presented the timepieces to the collectors, of course, and then all the teams to see what is the reaction. And when you see that little smile of real emotion, real satisfaction, you say, we did it.
Wow, it's worthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It's great to hear that. So, I know you encourage collector to visit your chateau manufacturer. Why is so valuable?
There is one thing, Eric. In the last 2 decades and a half, we heard a lot. One of your colleagues that I really appreciate also remembered me, because you meet a lot of houses where we dive into the house of Beauvais. We are with our passion, even with our word. And remember me, he told me, you know, Mr. Rafi, in 2001, 2005, you were defending crafts, the pattern of Beauvais, art, details. Nowadays, everybody talks about art.
Yeah.
So you don't realize on the spot, because I always say everybody is respectable. We do because it is us. We try to push the boundaries every time possible. So for me, it is that invitation to say, we are in Taipei today. If tomorrow you tell me, you know, Mr. Rafi, whenever I'm in Switzerland, you tell me that you are fully integrated, but I don't know when you will come. I don't want to disappoint you, to disappoint a collector. When we say we are fully integrated, it is the reality.
Yeah.
We were not a facility between 2001 and 2006. We were not. The day we said we are fully integrated, yes, indeed, from the stamping to the hairsprings to the assembly, dials, hands. We started our cases this year with the Resal 30. Integrity is very much important. Never disappoint a collector.
Yeah.
You can have some issues. Of course, it's a human act, but always with integrity and sincerity, and to be authentic. So the journey, when you visit me, when the collectors visit me, I kindly ask them to visit the facility and I'm not there. But I tell you why. I don't want them to think that my artisans are going to react because you are there.
Okay.
So they interact, they spend the time, and usually everybody says, you know, I had a contingency, 1 hour, 1 hour 50. I promise you, 3 hours after they're still there. And the lunch that we share, what I call the moment of life that we share, you're supposed to start the lunch at 1. It never starts before 2:30 p.m. And we talk about our passion, but also family, children, education. It's a moment that you share with your guests. So between the facility and the castle is important not because it is a castle. It is important because it belonged to the Beauvais family since the 13th century.
Yeah.
And a luxury house for me must have an address. This is very important. From the castle, you see all the countryside. It's called Beauvairesse. The mountain in front is called Mont Beauvais. You cannot invent this.
Yeah.
And this house, which has been the first one in Val de Travers to introduce watchmaking art, is still there between Motier and Fleurier. So these two places are symbolic, legitimate. It is not fake. It's not artificial. It is synced in the ground of beautiful Switzerland and its region of origin.
My last question, last but not least. So can you share with the future opportunity or challenge for Beauvais?
I think the best challenge for Beauvais, we want to open ourselves. You see, with the Resal 30, it is the introduction of a new breath.
Yeah.
We keep our values, we keep our tradition for the beautiful, but then we're going to open the spectrum of modernity, but keeping the same, the quintessence of the house. Quality, excellence, human beings, human touch, and human dimension.
Yeah.
And for the next 10 years, we know what we're going to do. We have a clear vision all together. Of course, you can amend from time to time because the years will be going over.
Yeah.
But for the next 5 years, the collection is absolutely clear. And for the 3 great challenges we would love to achieve, the ideas are clear, but now starts the most exciting. How to do it
Yeah.
all together.
Wow, thank you so much,
I thank
Mr.
you so
Rafi.
much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for the gentleman you are.
Yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure.